Tēnā koutou e te ao pāmaunga, tēnā koutou e te ao o, mātoki katoa. Ariki mai te mātou tere, e tere au, e tere tauturu, e tō meka meka, ai e koko.
So, Pip, we first met about a year ago when you were visiting Cook Islands and you were interested in having a look at the Takatuma Conservation Area. So we went up there for a walk. The main reason we have the Takatuma Conservation Area is to protect the kakarori, the Rarotongan flycatcher, but also to help with the preservation of the ioi, the Rarotongan starling, and the kukupa, the Cook Island fruit dove. So we do rat baiting up there during the breeding season for the kakarori to try and keep the rats down because the rats are predating on the birds.
Part of that, I learnt so much, and I was keen to see if I could help out in Waihi Beach in New Zealand. Have started using the AT220s that last between 3 and 6 months without needing human intervention. Said to Kelvin, would you like to trial some? And got some funding to put 10 in, and these will kill up to 100 predators in one battery life. So they're an incredible tool. They save hours and hours of volunteer time, and particularly in mountainous areas.
So my research is on this particular area of the Takavene Valley. I'm in my second year of my PhD. The main aspects of my research are collecting the oral histories, talking to the elders and actually all of the current growers.
We as a community, we're very attached to this place.
This is what's beautiful about Takavene Valley, is that we don't use any chemicals when we grow the taro up here.
Because our catchment is below here,
Yes.
you know, the waterways are really precious.
So we just plant the taro straight into the mud.
Using the contour of the land, the flow of the water, which in itself move the sediment from one patch to the other.
And it's so fertile, you know, the sediment that's coming from the mountains.
So everything that we do in here makes it better for our whole community down in the villages. And, you know, the endemic species that exist in this area are valuable, and they're always under threat.
But also at the same time, seeing that there are wildcats right at the summit of some of our mountains, also getting into the burrows of these nests.
I'm really interested in the predator control work because I used to do some of this in Aotearoa. Yeah, I think it's going to be a win-win. You know, we can maybe see a bit more native biodiversity.
And this particular project is one of the things that we as a committee are so happy to support.
We're looking forward to putting this management plan into place.
To bring that to the Cooks, or to bring that to Rarotonga. Why?
Local conservation efforts, which are very important because you can't conserve species unless communities really care enough about it to do something. So really I see what's being done now as supporting the local-led initiatives.
We were gifted a whakatauki from our local hapu, Te Whanau o Taufo. Care for the land, care for the people, go forward. And this is exactly what we're doing today.
What I've seen at Waihi Beach is getting the school children on side, and I don't think we can start young enough to sensitise children to the importance of looking after the local environment. Just ensuring that children understand what the natural heritage is that they have, how precious it is, how easily destroyed it is. So how can we make our island, our homeland, one where, you know, all the species that should be residing in it are able to reside in it.